Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So I had a reading in mind before recording, but right as I was hitting record, my guides really began urging me to speak on this particular subject. So this video may end up being a blend of a sort of podcast style video along with a reading. I might be using tarot as a tool to channel information and messages during this video. But we will just tap into our divine feminine flow state here and see where it goes. So I'm going to start by doing a little bit of shuffling. And if you would like to tune in your energy to this video, if you felt drawn to it in some way, I recommend subscribing and liking the video so I can more clearly pick up on your frequency. So what I wanted to talk about is asking the universe or your spirit guides or your higher self, whatever divine forces you connect with, asking that divinity for a sign, and particularly asking for a sign through your dream state. So I guess we could call this video, "This is your sign to ask for a sign." But that aside, what my guides are really communicating is the reminder that the intelligence lies within you. I always say that throughout my reading videos, my singular goal is to connect you with what your intuition already knows, because that intuitive voice within you is how you are in direct communication with divine consciousness, which is, of course, accessible to each of us, and then we are all divinely connected energetically at a higher self level to each other, to all times, places. In that sense, we are all psychic. We are all capable of channeling energy, of tapping into that consciousness within us. And our intuition is often the guiding kind of source of that divine consciousness that we become aware of through these thoughts, these emotions, even dreams, which is actually going to be a dominant theme in this video. Dreams can be a powerful way that our intuition communicates with us. So I feel that someone who found this video may have recently asked for a sign of some kind. And if you didn't specify yet how you want the sign to come, my guides are telling me to share that a powerful avenue for receiving that sign you desire could actually be through your dreams. While we're asleep, our conscious mind is almost entirely dormant, and it's actually the subconscious mind that is the medium through which we receive all of this unconscious, energetic, spiritual information from that realm of limitless interconnectedness to everyone, to everything, to the spirit realm, to all times and places, and all truths, all versions of truth, all knowledge. So specifically, I feel someone that I'm tuning into here might be asking about getting some kind of sign about what direction they should go in. This could be in regards to your life, to your business, to a relationship. For many of you, I feel this might be a sign about a particular person romantically as well. Maybe you've been wondering, is this my twin flame, or should I consider to pursue this connection? What kind of connection am I dealing with here? Maybe you're looking for insight on a particular person. And your dreams are a really, really powerful tool for the higher realms to communicate information to you. Another way to look at this dream communication is that, in a sense, it's your own higher self communicating in a clear, typically a very visual way through the dreamscape to you what your intuition is already telling you. But of course, at times while we are awake, our intuition can be very clouded. It can be really hard for us to hear that guidance. In dreams, we aren't inhibited by the conscious mind that overlays all of its judgments, all of its opinions onto what our intuition is trying to tell us, therefore distorting it while we are awake. So if you've been asking for a sign, but you haven't specified how you want it to come to you, just circling back to that idea, it might be a powerful idea for you to try communicating with your own higher self, your guides, your subconscious mind, by simply setting an intention before you sleep. So lie in bed at night and ask your guides or ask your higher self or your intuition, the universe, God, whatever it is, to deliver a piece of information to you through your dreams. So you might ask, communicate to me through this dream whether this person is my twin flame, or how to move forward in this situation, or whether I should start that business or make that career move. Now, the thing about dreams, of course, is very often they are very symbolic. So through the dream, mostly pay attention to how the dream makes you feel around that particular subject. Keep in mind as well, it may take a few nights of practice to fully get the intention through to your subconscious mind. So be patient with yourself. If you don't receive some kind of dream sign or piece of helpful information in that first night of sleeping, or you don't remember your dream, commit to doing this every night for at least 7 days. Although for many of you, you will receive that sign or that piece of information either symbolically, or you might just wake up with a sudden knowing, a sudden sense of clarity, even if you don't remember consciously what your dream was about. So dreams can, again, very clearly give us these scenarios, these dreamscapes that come from the higher realms, that come from our subconscious to communicate something to us. But equally, they can actually unconsciously give us clarity, so we can be energetically worked on or shifted or essentially downloaded with this information through our dream that then consciously hits us in some type of way when we awaken in the morning. It can also be really helpful during this week of intention setting and attempting to receive a message through your dreams to actually keep a journal or a notebook by your bed and to write down anything you can remember from your dream, even if it doesn't feel particularly relevant to that subject. I don't know why I felt so guided to share about this with someone listening, but I hope that if you've been someone asking for a sign, this reached you in some type of powerful way. Now, I am feeling guided as well to pull a few cards for whoever has been wanting some insight or wanting some guidance recently, because anything can be an answer to the request for a sign, even videos, pieces of information, blog posts that we come across. So potentially for some of you, maybe this video is an answer to your request for a sign. So the first card that came out here is All Paths Lead Home. And of course, this card says inner authority, intuition, trust your gaze within. So what I feel this card saying is set aside the human need to seek externally for what your intuition already knows, and begin to recognize the deep inner intelligence within you. Whoever I'm channeling here, you are incredibly brilliant. You are an incredibly intelligent person. Some listening may not consider themselves to be as intelligent as you are, because some of you will be highly educated, but for others, you may not necessarily have a very high level of traditional education, and yet you have this deep spiritual wisdom within you, regardless of your level of what we call 3D education. And in this sense, you are really one of the wisest souls in whatever group or community, physical location you are currently incarnated within. You have this really deep inner intelligence, and I feel that your guides are reminding you that you don't need an external sign. You don't need someone externally to tell you this is the path, this is the way you should go, because your intuition is already holding the master key to unlock that door to wherever your heart truly desires to go. With the card baby steps, but it was in the reverse position, so I'm actually feeling a very big step. I'm getting a very leap of faith energy from this card. So someone I'm tuning into here, you might be considering taking some kind of major leap of faith in your life. And maybe you've had these human feelings of insecurity coming up sometimes, questioning, if I take this leap, will I be supported? Will I be provided for? And this card very synchronistically says, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. For some reason, I saw like right as a movie scene is being filmed, and traditionally you'll hear the director call out action. And I feel that this is your guide saying you are both the director and the leading actor or actress in your life. You are calling the shots here. You are the conscious creator of your life. I'm hearing put in your request and it's done. Someone here simply, it's almost like the universe is just waiting for you to clearly define what you want out of this situation. This could be a job, this could be a relationship. Whoever I'm speaking to here, you might find it really beneficial just to make a list of all of the qualities you desire in your ideal relationship, or all of the qualities you desire to experience from your life generally or from a job. And just like placing an order on Amazon, submit this request to the universe and allow the higher forces guiding your life to call all of the shots, essentially to line up all of the energy to put all of those requests together in the most perfect way. With Star Family reversed and Friendship reversed, once again, I'm getting this very lone wolf energy, and I feel that you are someone who is highly spiritually supported, meaning you've always carried a lot of spiritual energy around you. You have quite a few forces helping you in the higher realms, taking an interest in your life because you are someone with strong intentions to do something great here on this planet. So there are a lot of spiritual forces that are protecting you, that are guiding you, that are on your team, so to speak, that are part of your soul family, who chose to stay behind in the spirit realm to support you, assist you, and guide you throughout your life. For some reason, I'm hearing imaginary friends. So someone I'm tuning into here, you may have had an imaginary friend when you were younger that was actually a spirit guide that you were consciously connecting with when you were younger, and therefore the veil was thinner for you. Very often children can see or sense into the spirit realm in a way that we learn to forget as adults. But I'm also getting you are someone who, I see a child playing by themselves on the playground. So you may be someone who's always had this strong spiritual support around you because you came to this planet to live a great life, an astounding life, to do something great. I also get this sense that you've always had this focused energy about you, almost a restlessness. You may be someone who's always felt a sense of urgency like there was something here you were supposed to be doing, and others may have asked you, why can't you just relax or just be? But the thing is, the reason you had this restlessness or this sense of urgency is because your soul unconsciously is aware of these very profound soul intentions that you laid out as this energetic groundwork, this soul's blueprint for this incarnation. I keep hearing that you're someone, whoever I'm picking up on here, doesn't have a lot of friends in the physical world. Not that you're an unsociable or unlikable person. It's just that you are someone who, again, is a very ancient, wise soul. You have a lot of these spiritual forces and energies around you, which make you feel very comfortable and protected and safe when you're physically alone. You are someone who actually enjoys your alone time, but at the same time, you feel this soul longing for home, not a home in the physical world, but your spirit home. You've always felt this homesickness that you haven't been able to place because, again, it's not for a physical location on earth. It's for your soul family that is always with you spiritually, but most of whom is not incarnated on the planet at this time and makes you feel really lonely because, put quite simply, there aren't a lot of other souls who are like you, who are incarnated on the earth at this time. There are very few like you physically incarnated. I keep getting chills as I'm reading into your energy. I'm telling you, you have a lot of spiritual power around you. And when I say spiritual power, I'm talking about your spirit guides, those divine forces protecting you, with you, caring for you, guiding you. And I feel most of this is very unconscious, although for some of you, you may consciously connect to your spirit guides, angels, your past loved ones, the higher realms in some way. So what else can I channel for the person coming through here? Wow, okay, with storm warning and deceit, you have a very rebel energy about you. You will not stand for deceit, for lying. I'm hearing that fake people really trigger you because you have a very strong intuition. And I just saw the number 1717. You are someone who will not tolerate people who lie, people who put on fake appearances. I'm feeling almost this nauseous feeling in my stomach. I feel like when you see people who are acting very artificially or superficially or lying, and you can tell they're lying. For some reason, I'm seeing you like watching politicians on TV or even seeing some celebrities and just sensing that there is this dissonance between who they really are and what they're presenting. And you can't even explain it to other people. People around you may even be like, oh, I like that person, or that person seems really friendly or nice, but you can read vibes like a book. You can read energy. And when someone is presenting something different from who they are, your intuition goes off with alarm bells, and you even feel physically uncomfortable around these types of people. Now, with the Sun card in the reverse position, you may have had a lot of false starts recently towards, if you're a divine feminine, this could be towards a masculine romantically in your life, because we do have a man holding a heart upright. So what are these false starts? Why is this energy coming through? Okay, because someone here has had to shift and spiritually recalibrate themselves and have their eyes opened with the third eye chakra in the upright position before they are capable of stabilizing and harmonizing a 3D connection with you. So you're connected to a masculine who's very much going through a spiritual awakening, but it's been a gradual opening of that door. With door to spirit in the reverse position, I feel that because this masculine coming through, for whoever I'm speaking to here, it feels like they have a lot of 3D responsibilities. This could be family responsibilities, social responsibilities, a job position. And I'm hearing because of these structures, it's been a very slow process of awakening for them, because it's like they start to awaken spiritually and then they have to divert energy to all of these 3D things that have kept them living a bit unconsciously. But overall, they are going through this awakening. This awakening is happening within this person. And specifically with indecision reversed, this masculine is becoming a lot more decisive. They, in fact, already are really sure, really decisive in their heart and soul. I'm hearing about what they want when it comes to love, and that is you. Even if you're separated from this person, I feel a strong energy of focus, of fixation. I have woman holding a heart reversed, and this masculine strongly wants to win over your heart. And I feel him saying, I've sensed you taking back your power. I've sensed you reclaiming your heart, and that only makes you more irresistible to me. That only makes me want you more, so to speak. If this is a twin flame, because that is coming up for some of you, then this might also be related to what I've been referring to as the twin flame energy swap. If you would like to hear more on that, there is a post recently on my Instagram with more in-depth information on that. And I might be channeling more specifically on the energy swap later in a future reading video as well. So be sure to follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, and also subscribe if you'd like more information on this. But I do want to go ahead and close the reading here with a Rumi Oracle card. I know there's been a lot of different messages coming through this reading. I do hope a message reached you if you've been looking for a sign, if you felt drawn to this video in some way. And from the Rumi Oracle, we have Passion of the Wild Red Mother. Let me grab the guidebook. Okay, so the guidebook here says, don't ask the conscious ones about the wine. Behold the glowing effect of it in the eyes of the drunks. And the guidebook also says, it takes a great spirit, and I feel this is directly a message from your spirit guides to you. It takes a great spirit, one with much patience of studied rebellion, to be ready to cast off the shackles of society from a place of loving defiance rather than fearful anger. Even in the spiritually minded, there can be a driving fear, thinly veiled as devotion to the most arduous path. Perhaps for a while that serves as a truth of sorts, but eventually there will come a time when smaller truths must give way to larger ones, so the soul can truly be free to grow. Passion is the bridge that leads you from a smaller truth that suffering is necessary in order to heal, towards a larger and more luscious experience of life as a divine embrace. This is possible when you give up on judgment of what is good and what is bad, on what is apparently spiritual and what is not, and when you just realize everything in your life is leading to love. Wow, what a powerful place to close this reading. Thank you to all of you who brought your beautiful energy to the reading today. Thank you for co-creating, co-manifesting all of these videos. I do invite you to subscribe if you haven't yet. Join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. And of course, you can follow me at Magnetize Yourself on Instagram as well. I am sending you so much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.